Hope we will learn a couple of things and practice in our life. Thank you for tuning in once again. Okay, starting from page 138. Again, once again, I'm saying these are the just key observations which I thought can help you. Not the entire book, by the way. The doctor prescribes differently for each person because the treatment is based on not the element but it's an individual constitution. Wonderful. Whether in terms of having a single partner or something as simple as not accepting food or water in a stranger's home, salt, lemon, sesame seeds. Body remembers any kind of intimacy not only with another physical body but also with any physical substance. Dogs have always been capable of tracking people down by picking up olfactory clues. Canine science is an old and advanced one. When you feel really close to someone, it often feels adequate to simply sit and hold hands. The aim was not to clutter your system with too many physical connections, but when you bow down to source of creation within someone, which is the same source that throbs within you, it means you acknowledge your shared and inherent divinity. You also ensure that you don't get entangled with yet another body thoughts of superfluous of physical contact. Traditionally, yogis took a dip in the river, or traditionally, yogis took a dip in the river at least twice a day at the very minimum. Flowing water can help erase Ronanubandha to a great extent. I don't know if you recall, many people go to um, a lot of famous rivers in India or close by wherever they live to take a dips in the rivers in order for them to purify themselves. If you try standing in the strong wind for a half an hour, you will soon learn what a proper air wash can achieve. Can leave you feeling so much lighter and rejuvenated. See each day as a wonderful opportunity to step into unfamiliar terrain. See each day as a wonderful opportunity to step into unfamiliar terrain. Ensure that the only real Ranabandha you hold is with the earth, not with the people around you. It is a tangible testimony to your connection with the planet, a reminder of where the body comes from and where it will eventually go. There is a sadhana on page 145. The physical world is a product of polarities, masculine and feminine, yin and yang, Ida and Pingala, Shiva and Shakti, right brain and left brain. The longing to find the union of polarity finds expression through ambition, conquest, love, sex, and yoga. Yoga, as all we all know, means union. The simplest form of yoga is to put your hands together in Namaskar. Namaskar brings harmony between the two polarities within you. Try putting your hands together, bringing palms together in proper alignment, and looking at someone or something with loving attention. In 3 to 5 minutes, you will begin to harmonize. You learn to handle pain in the same way as you handle pleasure. If you learn this, you achieve an equanimity that will carry you beyond the turbulence of a karmic process. Hmm. You learn to handle pain in the same way as you handle pleasure. If you learn this, you achieve an equanimity that which will carry you beyond the turbulence of a karmic process. Those who are meditative will experience deep levels of joy. So meditation is very, very important for you to develop from within. When you cultivate a meditative state and allow negative emotions to flourish, inner suffering increases dramatically. It is important to be extra cautious about weeding when you are in such a state. Otherwise, you will be left in the forest of weeds and no crop. The reason on those on a spiritual path have a daily practice is just this: to ensure that karmic stagnation does not happen. You may already have noticed that if you have a daily practice and you stop it for 6 months, many recurrent issues, physical, psychological, and social, that have not bothered you for a while start returning. This is how the karmic sky cycle works. You may have believed you were transformed, but you will suddenly find all kinds of compulsive behaviors returning with a very fast. Only practice or sadhana helps break the cycle of moment of life. This is chapter 8, Karma Yoga and a Mental Body. Sutra: if you experience this moment just once, you will never be able to fall out of it. If you experience this moment just once, you will never be able to fall out of it. Only two things that you are suffering right now: your memory and your imagination. Both memory and imagination exists only in the mind. You're suffering only with the two things, which is memory and imagination. Memory and imagination exists only in your mind. They're aspect of your physical reality. They have nothing to do with the existential reality. The present is not creed, a matter of a faith. It is a reality. You don't have to try to be in the moment. The present isn't an idea. And the fact is that you don't have to try to be in it. You are in the moment. It's wonderful to remember and reconnect ourselves. The present is not a creed, it's a matter of faith. It is a reality. You don't have to try to be in the moment. The present isn't an idea. And the fact is that you don't have to try to be in it because you're in the moment already. There is nowhere else to be. Existentially, this is the only truth. It is just that you are not available to it. Most of the time, since we're going everywhere around us, but not where we are in at this point of time. Your karma enables you to gather certain amount of life. What you call myself is simply the name you give it to the volume of life that you have captured. But if we wipe out all the psychological imprints, you as a person will not exist. You will exist as a pure life. Essentially, your life is in its essence. Your understanding of time is essentially cyclical. The planet spins once, you call it a day. The moon revolves around the planet, you say it's a month. The planet goes around the sun, you proclaim that this is an year. Once we cross the boundaries of time and space, of memory and imagination, there is no us and them. There is no here and there. There is no yesterday and tomorrow. There is only this moment, and this moment is eternity. That's something, again, talking about the present moment. Once we cross the boundaries of time and space, of memory and imagination, there is no us and them. There is no here and there. There is no yesterday and tomorrow. There is only this moment, and this moment is eternity. People all over the world look at the entire cosmos on their cell phones, but at the end of the day, all they have been looking at is the phone screens. Hmm. When the light comes on, you haven't moved an inch. Okay. The mind can create a cosmos of its own, but everything in it is a projection of your own making. The mind can create a cosmos of its own, but everything in it is in projection of your own making. Physical reality that you know is a way below 1% of the universe. This moment is inevitable. The moment is here. Aligning yourself with the way things are, not the way you think they should be, is very important in your life. Aligning yourself with the way things are, not the way not the way you think it should be, is very important. If you are conscious, there is only one place in which you can be, that is now. If you're conscious, there is only one place you can be, which is now. Happiness is not an occasion, a goal, or destination. Happiness is just your constant state of existence, and this is the end of suffering. Many sages say the same. Happiness is not an occasion, a goal, or destination. Happiness is just your constant state of existence, your constant state of existence, and this is the end of all suffering if you observe simple fact. If you consciously accept this moment just the way it is, you arrive at a certain ease within yourself. If you consciously accept this moment just the way it is, you arrive at a certain ease within yourself. Most people don't know how to be at ease. You can't go anywhere else other than being in present moment. If your mind in your mind you can go to million places, you can live in a perennial sense of elsewhereness if you choose, but the moment you are aware, you are in the present. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you can be only in this moment. Do what you want, you can only be in this moment. You can think only about yesterday, you can think about tomorrow, but you can think millions ahead, years ahead, but you are still doing it only in this moment. I think this book is a lot about talking about being in present moment and spending a lot of time um, on how to be in present moment in order for us to do better and experience the life as the way it is, as the way it appears. Thank you for watching. Let's continue this one in a couple of minutes. Thank you.